have been reading more than I have in my entire life in 2025, so I wanted to do a little bit of a reading update and go over my last, now, and next. The last book that I read is a book that I would never normally pick up for myself. And this book is The Nightingale. This book was complex for me. I ended up rating it 5 stars on Goodreads, but I actually hated the book so much because it ripped my heart out and destroyed me. It just made me feel really sad. It was a very eye-opening, important read. Like, I actually think that maybe everybody should read this book. If you're not aware, it is about World War II in Nazi Germany, and it's told from the perspective of the women. That one was a tough one. The book that I'm reading now is Quicksilver. I just wanted to read some fantasy after reading The Nightingale. I was really intrigued by the description on the back of the book. Basically, this girl, kind of like giving Hunger Games, where there's these different areas. She's in the one that's like hungry and there's not enough water. And she ends up stealing this like goblet and she opens up this portal to this winter fairy world. And I really liked the concept of the book because I was craving something with whimsy. And this book, I'm loving it. I'm actually devouring it. I'm reading so much of it every night. It's a very easy page turner. It's interesting because there is a level of whimsy to this book that I was looking for with the fairy worlds and the different types of creatures in it. There's a lot of really awesome fantasy elements that I look for in my fantasy books. However, one thing I will say is that I think my next read needs to not have spice, and I'm okay with spice sometimes. Like, I am not bothered by it at all. There is a lot of filth in this book, and there is some scenes where I'm like, okay, probably tone it down just a bit. Again, I'm not against spice. Also, don't need it to be forced spice, if you know what I mean. The next read, this one is coming from my desire to want to read a whimsical fantasy book without the spice. Recently, I did a post about whimsical books to read, and there was a little book series that I featured in that called Redwall. It's literally about this little mouse community, kind of like the Hobbit's Shire, but there's like this king rat who causes all sorts of trouble. Little mouse has to save everybody from this rat, and there's just such a level of whimsy to this book. I just think that that is the book that I need to be reading next. Thanks for watching my last, now, and next. Let me know if you've ever read any of the books that I featured in this video. Also, let me know what's your last, now, next. I want to know. Let's talk about books, and I'll see you in the next video.